It starts slowly, just a little stiffness in the morning. You tell yourself it's just age, maybe the weather. But then, the aching creeps in deeper. Your knees feel swollen before you've even stepped out of bed. Your hips grind when you try to stand. And by evening, your joints are so sore, even sitting on the couch feels like a battle. But what if I told you? The real culprit might not be your age at all, but a seemingly harmless drink you've been sipping before bed? A drink millions of seniors over 65 enjoy every night, believing it's helping them sleep, relax, or stay regular, when in reality, it's silently inflaming your joints while you sleep. In fact, researchers have recently uncovered that this one nighttime drink may be directly linked to increased joint pain, inflammation, and stiffness in adults over 65. And worse, most seniors have absolutely no idea. The good news? There's a fix, and it only takes 2 simple changes to reduce the pain, ease the swelling, and help you move freely again. Maybe even within just a few short weeks. Let's take a step back. Joint pain isn't just about cartilage or wear and tear. After age 60, your body starts losing more than just flexibility. It loses its ability to manage inflammation properly. Your immune system weakens, your gut bacteria shifts, and your joints, especially in the knees, hands, hips, and lower back, become more vulnerable to chronic, low-grade inflammation. Doctors now call this inflammaging. It's the slow, silent driver behind most age-related pain. But here's the twist. What you eat and drink before bed plays a bigger role in inflammaging than most people realize. A 2022 study from the University of Leeds found that evening consumption of high-glycemic beverages, like certain fruit juices, sweetened teas, and even some herbal drinks, spiked inflammatory markers overnight, leading to increased joint stiffness by morning. Why? Because during sleep, your body's repair systems are highly active. And when you introduce certain ingredients, like hidden sugars, acidic compounds, or specific additives, you interrupt that healing process and actually trigger joint-degrading enzymes instead. The result? You wake up in more pain than you went to bed with. And if you're over 65, your natural anti-inflammatory buffers are already running low, making the impact even worse. Which drinks are the worst offenders? And what can you drink instead to soothe your joints, not inflame them? We're going to break it all down now, and we'll count down from the least to the most joint-damaging bedtime drink. Plus, stick with me until the end, because the #1 joint-soothing replacement is something most people have never heard of. Yet it's helped thousands of seniors walk easier, sleep better, and wake up with knees that don't scream at them. Coming in at number 4, flavored herbal teas. These may sound healthy, and many of them are, depending on the ingredients. But watch out for fruit-infused blends like apple cinnamon, peach chamomile, or berry hibiscus. Many of these are steeped with citric acid or dried fruit peels that release sugars and acids as they brew. These compounds increase uric acid levels, which is a common trigger for joint pain, especially in the knees and big toes. Uric acid crystallizes in the joints, and over time, that buildup leads to inflammation and stiffness. If you enjoy herbal tea at night, look for pure chamomile or ginger with no added flavorings, and always check the label for natural flavors, which can be code for chemical additives. Next, at number 3, fruit juice nightcaps, especially tart cherry, orange juice, or prune juice. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't tart cherry juice supposed to help joint pain? And you're partly right. In small amounts and earlier in the day, tart cherry juice can reduce muscle soreness. But when consumed at night, especially in larger quantities, it can actually raise blood sugar levels during sleep. A study from Wake Forest University found that high nighttime glucose spikes are directly tied to increased morning joint stiffness, especially in adults over 60. The fix? If you're using juice for digestion or sleep support, dilute it 50-50 with warm water and drink it at least 90 minutes before bed, not right before your head hits the pillow. Coming in at number 2, warm milk with honey. It's an old-fashioned favorite, and while it does help some people sleep, for many seniors, it's a recipe for morning pain. Milk contains casein, a type of protein that's been linked to joint inflammation in certain individuals. A 2021 clinical review in the journal Nutrients found that up to 35% of adults over 60 show a mild sensitivity to casein, which can lead to joint swelling, bloating, and fatigue. Add honey on top, which is pure sugar, and you've just created the perfect storm for overnight inflammatory response. If you love the ritual of a warm drink before bed, consider switching to almond milk or turmeric golden milk, which we'll get to shortly, but the worst nighttime drink for your joints. The one that silently causes the most damage is decaf coffee or instant coffee mixes. You might think you're safe because it's decaf, but decaffeination often involves chemical solvents that linger in the beans. And instant mixes? They're full of hidden phosphates, preservatives, and artificial creamers, all of which have been shown to increase C-reactive protein, CRP, one of the strongest markers of inflammation in seniors. Not to mention the acidity of coffee itself, which weakens your gut lining and lets inflammatory molecules leak into your bloodstream overnight. According to Dr. Melissa Thompson, a rheumatologist at Johns Hopkins, seniors with arthritis or chronic joint pain should avoid nighttime coffee at all costs, even if it's decaf. It's one of the fastest ways to spike pain by morning. So if you've been sipping a little cup after dinner to relax or settle your stomach, it's time to stop. So now, what should you drink to actually support your joints while you sleep? Let's move into the fix, and it comes in 2 simple steps. Step 1. The replacement, ginger turmeric golden milk. This soothing blend is a powerful anti-inflammatory drink that you can make in under 5 minutes. Here's how. Warm up a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, 1/8 teaspoon ground ginger, a pinch of black pepper to help absorb the turmeric, and a tiny splash of vanilla or cinnamon for taste. A 2020 study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging found that daily turmeric intake reduced joint pain by up to 65% in seniors with knee osteoarthritis, and most reported improvement within 2 weeks. Ginger adds another layer of relief by reducing joint swelling and improving circulation. Sip this drink about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, and not only will it help ease inflammation, it also helps relax your muscles and nervous system for deeper, restorative sleep. Step 2. The gut reset. Add collagen-rich bone broth 3x a week. While not necessarily a nighttime drink, including a cup of low-sodium bone broth in the evening, maybe as part of dinner or early evening snack, provides your joints with collagen, glycine, and chondroitin, all of which help rebuild cartilage and cushion joints. A 2019 study from Florida State University found that seniors who consumed bone broth 3 times a week saw significant improvements in knee and hip mobility in just 30 days. And beyond the joints, it's soothing for digestion and sleep. Just be sure to choose organic or grass-fed versions to avoid additives. Here's the beautiful part. Many seniors who swapped their nightly coffee or juice with golden milk reported sleeping more soundly, waking up with less stiffness, and being able to move more freely throughout the day. One woman, 72-year-old Carol from Oregon, said, "I was skeptical, but after just 2 weeks, I could stand up in the morning without bracing myself. That turmeric drink changed everything." Your body is always trying to heal itself, especially while you sleep. But if you're unknowingly feeding it inflammation every night, it's like trying to rebuild a house while setting it on fire. Just by removing the wrong drink and replacing it with the right one, you can start to see and feel the difference in your knees, hips, and back. So now I want to hear from you. Which nighttime drink have you been using? And will you try the golden milk recipe this week? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, or if you're ready for more natural ways to feel younger, stronger, and pain-free after 60, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell so your next decade can feel better than the last.